Coming up this morning on Daybreak, Memorial Day will be a little bit different this year. We'll explain how local ceremonies plan to honor fallen heroes. And summer camps are having to decide whether or not to open. Nigel McDonald explains what goes into that decision. We'll have those stories and much more this morning on Daybreak. Good morning and thanks for joining us. Today is Tuesday, May 19th. I'm Lauren Barnabas. Joe has the day off, but meteorologist Elisa Ratha is starting off the show with me this morning. And Elisa, I don't know if you've seen this. It seems like on social media, a lot of people are heading back to work this week who may have been staying at home, the past few weeks.
Yeah, I've also seen a lot of complaints for the sunshine, too. Got some tweets of just being like, where to go?
Tired of the rain. Yeah, but at least there will be dry roads for folks heading into work this morning, right?
Yeah, we've got the clouds out there, but like yesterday, they're not really squeezing out much. We'll stay pretty dry out there this morning and then dry as we head into the afternoon. We're mostly cloudy to start with, those temperatures at 54 degrees right now in Springfield. We've got north and west winds at 6 miles per hour. We're partly to mostly cloudy out there this morning, against some dry roads if you do have to head out the door. Temperatures are about where they were yesterday, starting out in the 50s, which is an average for a start in May here. It's 54 degrees in Branson, 51 in Monette, 54 degrees in Camdenton, and a pair of 5s at Lake of the Ozarks. So we'll have some dry roads as we head through the afternoon. Some sprinkles might be possible, but they won't slow you down on the roads at all. If you're waiting for a package, your packages would likely be dry. We'll just have some clouds. If anything, maybe a sprinkle, but again, should not soak your packages there. So we're looking at much of the same today as we did yesterday. Some light rain chances tomorrow. Then the pattern turns warmer and wetter in time for the holiday weekend. Details on your Memorial Day forecast coming up in a couple of minutes. Lauren?
And Memorial Day is just under a week away. This year, things will look different for veterans. Greene Lawn Funeral Homes will be continuing its services this Memorial Day with safety measures in place. Usually, people show up on the weekends and workers show them to the graves they are visiting. There are also 2 veterans who work there and will be handing out flags. They will make sure people stay 6 feet apart and no crowds exceed 25 people. But over at the Veterans Cemetery, the traditional ceremony is canceled as they're expecting just too many people to show up.
We would be remiss if we tried to put on a big show out here. We protected everybody, so we're not going to change that thought process.
The federal government is marked for Memorial Day, but it doesn't mean it's the only day that we can come out here and celebrate.
The VA is also offering a new way to pay tribute to veterans. If your loved one was buried in a national cemetery, you can now leave a comment online. We have a link for you to do just that over on ozarksfirst.com. Springfield City Council met last night and Mayor Ken McClure was at Historic City Hall while the other members of the council attended virtually. Here are a few quick things that council approved. In a first reading bill, the Springfield Health Department has been approved to accept more than $350,000 from the Missouri Foundation for Health. This money will be used to purchase 3,000 COVID-19 tests. Council approved funds for construction of Fast Night Creek Stormwater Improvement Project. There is a public information session on this project tonight at 5:30. And Council approved an application for a nearly $10 million grant from the FAA to the Springfield Branson National Airport. The airport has been greatly impacted by COVID-19. Aviation Director Brian Wheeler says there was a 93% decrease in air travel in April of 2020 compared to 2019. In our continued coverage of reopening the Ozarks, Penney in the Battlefield Mall is now offering curbside pickup. The company says you can pick up items at designated parking spots. The store has remained closed despite the mall reopening last week. Across the nation, the company is closing hundreds of stores after filing for bankruptcy last week. We're not sure if the Springfield store is one of them, but many in Missouri have plans to reopen. Curbside staff will wear masks and gloves. We're also still waiting for reopening details on the stores in West Plains as well as Harrison, Arkansas. 2 longtime Mercy Hospital executives are taking an early retirement to help Mercy deal with financial hits from COVID-19. John Swope began his career at Mercy when he was just 19. He served in a variety of leadership roles and most recently was Mercy Senior Vice President and Regional President of Central Communities. Dr. Fred McQuarrie is Mercy's Executive Vice President and Chief Clinical Officer. He's better known for his 34 years as an orthopedic surgeon. He's played an integral part in forming the Multidisciplinary Spine Center and helped build Springfield's integrated orthopedic group, both of which are nationally recognized. Swope and McQuarrie both volunteered to retire at the end of June.
And now an update from Color 10 News on the coronavirus.
The Greene County Health Department says there are 6 new COVID-19 cases since Friday. 2 of those are from the weekend, another 4 confirmed yesterday afternoon. That is a relatively big spike in relation to cases over the past month. In April, most days had just 1 new case, if any. However, many new cases experienced symptoms at different times across several weeks. There are now 111 total and 16 active cases in Greene County. The health department is working on more information about the current cases and may have an update today. New for you this morning, many summer camps and recreational programs are deciding how and if to reopen. Color 10's Nyjah McDonald reached out to some of the local program directors and joins us in studio to share those plans. Nyjah, good morning.
Well, good morning, Lauren. Camp Barnabas, which serves people with special needs, says it made the tough decision to cancel its summer program early on. However, the nonprofit says it's working on ways to virtually connect with campers. Camp Barnabas won't be opening its doors for campers this summer. Andrea Harp works for the nonprofit and says the decision wasn't easy.
To hear the words camp is canceled is the most heartbreaking news that they will hear all year long.
However, Harp says safety of their campers comes first.
We serve medically fragile individuals and individuals who ultimately it's difficult for them to socially distance.
The group sought out advice from others, including their board physician and director of health services.
We had to weigh a lot of different options, but all of that came into play when looking at the future of our summer.
Harp says there will be virtual opportunities for campers to connect with staff.
Starting June 1st, and it will go all the way through the end of July.
She says the virtual programming was created in a way that all campers can interact in some way.
We want them to know you're not alone. Hope is not lost. We're still here for you, and we're going to provide an experience to reach out to you. And even if it's through a computer or through a funny video or through some spiritual devotions.
The YMCA's Camp Wakanda is also a popular summer program. The camp will operate this summer under strict health and safety procedures, including temperature checks, constant hand sanitation, and dining hall protocol that calls for a staggered meal schedule. The nonprofit is asking any parent whose child has had a fever or illness within the days leading up to their camp week to contact them to reschedule. Well, according to the American Camp Association, about 20 million children, adolescents, and adults enjoy roughly 14,000 camps across the country each year between day camps and overnight camps.
Thank you, Nyjah. We're starting out quiet and comfortable out there this morning with morning lows in the middle 50s. We'll have a gradual warming trend in the 7-day ahead of storm chances for your holiday weekend. Your forecast is next, but first, more shout outs to the class of 2020.
Hi, Skyline seniors, class of 2020. I just would like to take this time to tell you goodbye and that we are going to miss you at our school. You have done a lot of positive things that impact our school, and we appreciate that. Don't ever forget, once a tiger, always a tiger.
Gainesville High School class of 2020. Thank you for handling all of this very well and being so flexible. We are so proud of all your accomplishments, and we hope that you are proud of being a Gainesville Bulldog. We can't wait to see how you take your talents and personalities out to the world. And just remember, we're always here to support our Gainesville Bulldog graduates. Congratulations.